Welcome back to Beards and Brews. Hey, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe or follow no matter where you're listening. Not only does it help us out, but you'll know exactly when we have another one brewing. Gentlemen, today we're going on a galaxy quest. What'd you guys think?
Fucking Tim the Trek Man Allen. We got Cerberus Space. You got Sigourney's
Dude,
Beaver.
Fuck! That server space has me fucking wrecked. That's amazing.
That's a good
Because it's so true.
But yeah, this was actually the first time that I'd seen this. Like a lot of the movies that we do, I kind of put it off for a very long time, like my entire life up until now, because it looked kind of cringe, to be honest. Good time. It really was.
You know what? I understand that because like a lot of the promotional material just makes it seem like late 90s comedy. You know, just like, oh, it's got the sci-fi twist. Ha ha ha. But most of those are super lazy, and this movie is absolutely not.
Yeah, it looks like a sci-fi Super Troopers or something. At least that's what I thought of it as. It's just something goofy or something. But no, I mean, it is goofy. But it's still a lot of fun.
It's goofy in the right ways, in my opinion. There are moments where you think it's going to veer into that territory of cringe, and then it's suddenly just one of the most genuine scenes or something ridiculously funny. It does a really good job of subverting your expectations of what is coming.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I think it's because it does two things really well that these like late 90s comedies kind of trip up on, and they kind of feel kind of samey. It's that not only is it clever, but it's also wholesome. You know, they subvert your expectations, but they don't just shove it in your face or anything. It's just, this movie's just covered in just well-written dialogue and a really, really tight and almost damn near perfect screenplay.
Yeah, there's a lot of good dialogue in here. That's something that I noticed. And it just goes really quickly. This is an hour 42, something like that. I was thinking that I was going to have to divide this up into 2 sittings. I do that with a lot of movies that I'm not enthusiastic about watching to begin with. I didn't with this one. You know, I was having a good time the whole time. Like, this isn't high art or anything, but it's still, you know, you like to see all the characters. We've mentioned Tim Allen. Sam Rockwell is in this. We got Tony Shalhoub, Monk, and they're all just having the best times.
We've already brought this up like 3 or 4 times before the cast. There is no fucking way that Tony Shalhoub is not stoned out of his mind this entire film, and it works so fucking well.
Good for him.
Well, that makes sense because he's the stone that keeps the movie's ballast in place. Like, it's extremely well balanced. It trucks along so quickly. There's not a moment spared. Like, everything in this movie has a purpose.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting seeing Tony Shalhoub like that. I'm used to seeing him kind of, Monk. He's this OCD or something like ADHD, one of those things. He's all sort of like on edge about something. But in this, he's, on a beach mentally. He's just on cloud 9, just going with the flow.
I love it. He's in the fuck it mode of his life, and he's like, whatever, I just flew through 1,000 million miles of space. Bro, good to see you, Tim Allen.
And they're like, more power.
Yeah.
So this whole intro to this movie can be summed up with, an alien, an asshole, a pair of tits, and 2 regular guys walk into a convention center. Hilarity ensues.
Yeah, I mean, the whole satire with the Star Trek community and stuff is fucking great. Like, the movie itself never outright makes fun of, like, nerds and stuff like that. They use the situation of, like, these, like, washed up actors as the palette for this movie, and I think that's extremely well done.
Yeah, so what this movie is, just to get the little bit of plot out of the way, this is a movie about a bunch of washed up actors, formerly, sci-fi, very Star Trek, Babylon 5 actors who were in a series back in the 80s, early 80s.
Yeah.
But it's the year 2000, and they're on the convention circuit.
Everything down to, like, the Circuit City opening. That had me rolling, just like, yeah.
Dude.
I've seen one of those. It's exactly as embarrassing as it looks.
Shilling for Best Buy is one of the best scenes. Whenever you see Alan Rickman's character, the would-be Klingon, he's by Grabthaw's hammer. These deals are insane.
In his best, Alan Rickman, very Marvin, also from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, also played by Alan Rickman. Just, I'm so depressed.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's just his thing, especially because his cadence and the way he talks is just very, like, nasally and just depressing.
We miss you, Alan Rickman.
Totally, yeah. He's like in the level of Bill Paxton. It's like, man, too soon.
Well, you know what was not too soon, but just in time? The fact that these would-be Conehead characters show up and they need your help.
Oh man, okay, so we'll get that out of the way. So I guess the entire premise is that these washed-up sci-fi actors kind of get stuck in a real science fiction situation. The show is basically Star Trek. They do Star Trek things, so now they have to do that in real life. Save the
May
day.
the force be with you.
Or the Schwartz.
I
Remember Schwartz?
Schwartz. Yeah. The kids are going to love it.
Branding.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch Dwight in there as one of those guys?
Yeah, Rainn
Oh, yeah.
Wilson.
Both he and that one lady from Dodgeball.
Oh, yeah. The big Olga lady.
Yeah, and she fucking understands the assignment. Actually, every person that acts in this movie understands the assignment. These aliens that come up to try to recruit the fellas from the show are so goddamn awkward. I love it.
I just kept thinking she was the little goth girl from NCIS. She is not, but
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, we've got these 4 aliens. They're not readily visible as aliens, but they're awkward enough that you're thinking, that's not right. They come down and like, hey, you want to
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
you want to come up with us and, like, you know, help us save our planet or our people or something, kill a bad guy, do some stuff?
It's just wonderfully done and just kind of tasteful because Tim Allen's character is so washed up and full of himself. He's that classic piece of garbage that Hollywood's kind of farted out in the 80s where, like, he was super big, but now he's just doing whatever. And they pitch it to him, this whole idea of, like, actually saving this alien species, and he just thinks it's like another gig to go to open up another store.
Or like just like a little acting project in somebody's basement that they want to be nerds and act with the real William Shatner or whatever his parallel is supposed to be.
Oh man, is it weird that's kind of full circle because William Shatner has actually been to space now?
That
He
is
packed his
fucking
bags
weird, though.
last night, pre-flight.
Damn.
I hear it's gonna be a long, long time.
We miss you,
Keep talking
William
about-
Shatner. Wait, is he still alive?
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
93 or something.
Damn. We still miss you. I don't know.
But meanwhile, Tim the Tool Man is like, hey, that sounds like a good idea, but I'm going to go take a shit. And he goes into the bathroom, and he can't take a shit because fanboys are in there. And, you know, fanboys be
Okay.
fanboying.
Okay, that was kind of one thing that didn't make any sense. Like, of course he's going to go into the bathroom and see Sean Michael Flannery taking a leak, as you do. But the thing is, like, he goes in there and these 2 dudes walk in, like, absolutely shitting on everyone, everywhere in the whole convention center. I'm like, this is a paid thing. You paid probably like $200 to come in here just to fucking bitch at
Facts.
people. Like, what are you doing?
I think the big thing was that he overheard them saying that everyone else in the cast just obviously hated him, and he was just like, oh,
Yeah.
no, they don't. Oh, fuck, they do hate me. Am I a son of a bitch? I'm a son of a bitch.
Okay. Eric, you brought up our good friend Sean Patrick Flannery, but addressed him as Sean Michael Flannery, and all
Yeah.
I can picture is Shawn Michaels, but in a kilt now.
I mean, might as well have been. It's a little bit of a dreamlike moment, I guess.
He just does that sexy boy pose at the urinal, like dun 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 dun.
No, he's got to prop his leg up, give that urinal some sweet chin music.
Oh,
how he
yeah, that's how he
flushes.
flushes it. Yes.
Oh man, I don't think I could have handled that moment because I know that man's dead. And I was dressed as a Ghostbuster.
Oh, shit. So skip ahead to alien abduction. After a brief glimpse into all these people's houses, Alan Rickman lives in a hovel. Sigourney Weaver's breasts roam around in this fairly nice house, and of course Tim the Toolman lives in a
As
mansion.
if they were untethered from their body.
Look,
Well, you know,
she knows her role.
It's to repeat the commands of the commander.
Look, I got one job. I know it's stupid, but I'm gonna fucking do it.
That was a great line, honestly. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that. Perfect.
so that's what's great about it. Once more, it's like not only do the actors who showed up understand the assignment, but the characters that they play, they're just like, okay, fuck it, let's see where this goes.
Meanwhile, Tim the Toolman's abducted, thinks that he's at, some bullshit play for these kids. And he's like, oh, yeah, put it on fucking track number 2. And the alien appears, and he's like, I'm going to blow up everything. I know I'm paraphrasing, but Tim the
Yeah.
Toolman pulls a Bruce Willis from The Fifth Element He's supposed to be there as the negotiator, and he's like, "You will give me the omega-15 because I need the vitamins." And Tim the Toolman says, "Give him both barrels. I'm out," and just blows him up. So he's like, "I just started blasting."
Hey, alien dude, I'm gonna call an ambulance, but it's not for me. Peace.
Yes.
All right, well then, had a great time, guys. Can you drop me off back at like the convention center? Because I got a place to be in about 45 minutes. So
Yeah, he's very nonchalant about it. I was like, man, busy work day, busy. But on the note of like him like being zapped back to Earth, there are a couple times in this movie where I was just like, yeah, that's exactly how I would react. And that was one of them because like the first time he was passed out, so he never got to see the transition to the ship. So on his way back, he gets zapped through 150,000 light years worth of space, to infinity, if you will. And he's just in shock outside of his condo because he just got flashed through space. I was like, yeah, me too. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't know what to do.
yeah, it's just like, did that just happen? Like, I thought that was fake, but maybe it was less fake than I thought.
Yeah. The depiction of Tim the Toolman flying through a space anus, or a spanus, as they prefer to be called, and then appearing next to his pool, slightly smoking, slightly moist from the gelatin that lubed him up for the spanus.
That's how I like him, smoking and moist.
And shivering with the fact of going, wait, what the fuck? You know what I mean? That was solid. And whenever the rest of the crew get beamed up to the ship later in the movie, they repeat the same thing. Solid. Even with old Rockwell just screaming.
That's one of my favorite parts. So, like, there's a big kerfuffle at the convention center. Tim, the spaceman Taylor, goes and tells everybody, like, hey, you gotta come back with me. This shit's real. They don't believe him, but they do come to the conclusion that, this probably is a gig. Yeah. Shit's drying up. Let's just do it. Hell with it.
You like money? I could use some money, yeah.
Yeah, and they just all get zapped up into space. There's just like this agreed silence amongst everybody who's just like, what the fuck just happened? But Sam Rockwell, in his best awkwardness, just screams bloody murder. And I'm just like, yeah, me too. That's exactly what would happen.
So you've got Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Tony Shalhoub. No, Tony Shalhoub's not there yet, but Alan Rickman, everybody's in that general state of, what the fuck? And then Tony Shalhoub just pops up and is like, what's up, guys? They got popcorn back here. You guys want some popcorn?
No, his line was incredible, because, he goes, bazap! And he's there. He gets unshalhoubed. And he just goes, huh, that was a hell of a thing. Hey, man. And he just pats Tim on the shoulder. What's going on, bro? You needed my help? I'm here. I gotcha.
What's the matter with them, he says, as he then grabs onto a tentacle-armed woman, is like, we banging.
Like, I just thought it was because he, like, missed the transitional, like, you know how they started out as, like, tentacle monsters, and it's like, oh, we forgot to put on our appearance shields or whatever to make them look human. I thought it was because he missed that. No, he's just chill.
Nope.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. He saw one squiggly thing. He's like, I'm putting my dick in that.
Yeah.
Dude. And I love Rockwell's response to that. Oh, that's not right. Oh, just
like he's disgusted, but he can't quite look away, and he's getting a little bit of a semi,
It's the Skeletor meme where he's like, zip.
Unzip.
My favorite line in this entire film is said by Sam Rockwell before they even get abducted to the spaceship. They're all just standing around, and the whole crew is lined up, and it's this really pivotal moment. It's a very, I wouldn't say an iconic scene, but it's a visually striking scene. And then on the far left is Sam Rockwell, turned away from the hard camera, facing the crew with this giddy, childlike smile. There's a slight bob to him, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, man, I'm just jazzed to be part of the crew. It's solid.
Yeah. I like his whole disposition is like, man, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm happy now.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell, his character is intended to be one of the, disposable guys. I guess he was in an episode in season 3 or something like that. He's a red shirt.
100%.
He is full-on red shirt. But in this, man, he's a part of the crew, and he couldn't be more boosted.
And I love the way that he just wedged himself into the crew.
What I've got here today is from Smog City Brewing Company. This is Twilight Wedge. So this is a hazy, cloudy boy, really pale, actually. It looks kind of like pineapple juice, actually. Tastes a little tropical, definitely on that tropical New England side of things. It's not bitter at all. This is full down, juicy, sweet, tropical, pineapple, mango. This is a legit hazy boy. It's a good one, too. 6.0. Yeah, I'll drink it.
Well, speaking of drinking, they're all having lunch. They got zapped up there, but you know, they gotta feed them something. So this whole shebang is because their old TV show got beamed up into space, and these alien people are just like, well, if we build everything exactly the way it was in the ship, we'll just recruit these guys and they can save the day. But thinking that they're all like actually aliens or wherever the fuck they're from, they're feeding these people just like whatever the fuck they could find off the floor or some shit. Cause like Alan fucking Rickman, he gets like cockroaches and fucking fleas or something.
That was from the historical record.
That was from the historical record.
Don't you enjoy your blood ticks with tiny fucking mucous membranes? Aha, aha, aha.
And Sam Rockwell's just like slamming space sketty in his face.
Space sketty. He's just got a fucking bar of soap biting it like, don't mess with my ice cream bar.
Oh, he's got
space madness. Perfect.
Oh, shit. So now we get encounter number 2 with the big bad, and I cannot gush enough over the big bad. So when we first see him, he has like green reptilian skin. He's clearly practical effects. His armor looks almost like bio-organic coral that is part of him, and it moves as he breathes, and he has these almost like lionfish fins that flare out when he's angry. He's now wearing a patch on the right side of his face from where fucking Tim the Trek Man blew him up.
Yeah.
It's solid.
I do enjoy like when he comes back for the second showing. Everybody's just like, what the hell? What do you want? What are you doing here? And he's like, don't worry, guys. I'm just the consequences to your actions.
True. Yeah, for me, I get a little bit of Goro vibes. The face is very Goro from Mortal Kombat, but he's sort of green and sharp and pointy, so he's like the green one of Space Kataz.
He's like a space grasshopper, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Everything about him I enjoy. Just the gravitas of his evil voice, his evil look, and his just fucking evil ship. Like, this is just bad man.
100%.
Yeah, what's his goal even? Like, why is he doing this? The whole point is to, annihilate the species, and we find out that the planet is empty, and all that's left of the species is what's on the ship. So, like, what's he going to benefit at all anymore from just wiping the species out?
He's after that omega-5 fatty acids that they have.
The omega-13.
And what does that do?
Well, at this point in the movie, they think it's two things. A, something that just destroyed the universe with a single button. Whatever, it happens. Secondly, it could just reverse time for 13 seconds. You know, just enough to right one wrong or something prophetic and bullshitty like that. But whatever. But I think before that, before he even knew that they had this device, he just wanted to kill them because they were just fucking stupid.
It's true. It's a good point.
Now, when they're in their alien forms and they're those little fucking kooshball squids, they just sound like turkeys choking on water.
I mean, the bit in the limousine is amazing. Like, you know, Tim Allen's trying to like hit on Space Lady, and she's like, "Hey, she's not talking to me. She's not like me or something." And they're like, "No, something about her voice translator is broken."
It's just turkey noises. It's fucking solid.
Yeah, and he's just like, "All right, cool, Hollywood, am I right?"
Yeah, that's basically where he is in that situation. Just a whole, zip.
To be fair,
that's Tony Shalhoub's.
I mean, he's got it right through this whole movie, you know? Just do what you need to do. You know, worst comes to worst, you're just dead, you know? That's all there is. And, you know, put your dick in something.
Keep your dick wet.
Get it schloobed up.
Oh, no. Baby, pass me the schloob.
And she'd just be like,
fucking Chewbacca.
I feel like his name is just a fake product that would be on Rick and Morty anyway.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Right up there with the Plumbus.
It sounds like some kind of toothpaste or something.
Oh,
right,
meanwhile, bad guys get attacked again, retaliate, good guys get in trouble, uh-oh. Now they need new dilithium crystals captain.
Something like that. I do enjoy the little bits of science fiction that sounds like really good science fiction. Like having a beryllium sphere, I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty rad, actually.
Sounds like something legitimate.
Science.
But
I can see that.
yeah, but what's also legitimate is Tony Shalhoub once more. You know, they get a little roughed up in space and they break their fucking sphere. So we go to Shalhoub or Scotty in the engine room. He's like, "Yeah, me and the fellas, we were talking and whatnot. We broke our Brilliant sphere. We're just gonna have to get one. You know, there's just one right around the corner. We can pick it up. You know, no big problem. We just swap it out and not die." And then he just turns around like,
bongo.
"Yeah." Then he turns around like, "Fellas, we did it. Come here, group hug." And he just gives them a big old hug.
This fucking whole character of him is so good. So while everyone else is like networking with the core group, the young African American actor guy whose name escapes me, fucking Alan Rickman and all them, they're all on the bridge. They're the bridge crew. Meanwhile, Tony Shalhoub is down with the aliens, just living life. Like, I mean, fuck it. At this point, Chandler, like you said, he's just going with the flow, zero fucks, loving life. How are we going to fix it? We just changed the battery. Well, how do we do that? I don't know, man.
Yeah, and they just do. And what I enjoy about it in classic, like, old sci-fi fashion, a la Star Trek again, is like the whole crew fucking goes down there. Like, the pilot of the ship goes on the alien planet. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
Oh, this is such a ridiculous moment. And mind you, this is a comedy film. And Sam Rockwell has more sense than the crew of the Prometheus. So they open the doors, or at least Tony Shalhoub opens the doors to this completely alien planet. And Sam Rockwell starts losing his shit. He goes, "What are you doing? There might not be air out there. We don't even know we can breathe that." And Tony Shalhoub just goes, "Yeah, seems fine to me."
He just basically sniffs around. Is like, "Honestly, sounds like the back of a Burger King, but it's pretty alright."
Meanwhile, outside, and I like this part a lot, there's a bunch of little babies, little monkey babies.
Yeah, they're fucking weird. But
Yeah.
I love their design and the fact that the CG still looks pretty good. I kind of respect it.
Yeah.
I love that they all have Baraka teeth.
They do,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's just so you know that they aren't cute anymore when they whip those out.
Yeah.
Again, Sam Rockwell has his moment in this scene where he goes, No, don't go out there. You know how this is going to go. They're all cute and friendly now, but something's going to happen, and they're going to get real ugly and real mean. And they sure as fuck do.
That's exactly what happened. You even have Sigourney Weaver like, "No, come back, little baby. No, let me nurture you with my boobies," or something. Whatever she was going to do.
And we witnessed some disparaging actions, you know, when the rest of the alien babies eat that one alien baby, but not in a traditional way of just like regular cannibalism, but, you know, a little violent.
Oh, yeah, it's Lord of the Rings meats back on the menu, boys. They tear him the fuck apart.
To be fair, have you had baby back ribs?
I want my alien back, alien back, alien back.
I like the fact that it doesn't work. That's just too many syllables.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, this whole kerfuffle, like, they get their beryllium sphere, they try to jam it in their little egg spaceship, and fucking Tim, the spaceman Taylor, he has to leave himself behind to be the hero, and he gets hit in the face with a rock.
He wakes up to pig licking.
He sure does. What the fuck is that? Like, I love Stan Winston and his production company, but what in the fuck was that? It was like a big old fucking koosh ball with legs.
It looked like, you guys remember, like, Mad Balls? It looked like a Mad Ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you squeeze them, they're all gross. But the thing is, he winds up inside out. Don't at me.
Dude, that Brundlefly-style transportation.
Transportation.
The way this movie handles its jokes, like, the setups and payoffs are fucking... It's just satisfying. Like, they're trying to get Tim, the spaceman Taylor, back up on the ship. So they try to beam him in science fiction fashion. And they're like, okay, just try the pig thing first, see if we can calibrate it correctly. They zap him up. He comes in looking like a fucking half-cooked hamburger. And they're like, oh, nothing's wrong up here, nothing, Tim. It's 100% cool. What?
It looks like lasagna that fell on the floor.
Oh, I got lasagnas on my shoe.
Oh, I love it because he's like, hey, where'd the pig thing go? He's like, inside out, 2 miles up in space.
Yeah, but then again, like, as the scene progresses and he gets roughed up by the big rock monster, which has a very, very good return later on in the movie, it kind of feels like this was just his excuse to get his shirt off somewhere in the movie.
Yeah, is that a thing? Is Tim Allen, is he known for being shirtless? I don't know.
I think it's more of a William Shatner thing with the early Star Trek to show that that's your virility, that's your manhood. Look, I am shirtless, I am strong.
Okay, so he's got his shirt off and he has to beat the shit out of a lizard man with a rock. I gotcha.
Yep, 100%.
One of my favorite lines is from this part right here. It's Sam Rockwell, and he throws it. He's trying to give him instructions on how to beat this thing, and he's like, "Can you look around your immediate area and try to build yourself a rudimentary lathe?"
A fucking lathe.
Yeah, just like, okay, this turning tooling device. Yeah, let me just get on that. By the way, I'm dead.
But I mean, if anyone could do it, it should have been the Tool Man.
Oh.
He's always looking for more power. But then again, he is also the guy that glues his head to a table, so what are you gonna do? I don't think so, Tim.
Oh.
If Al would have been there.
We need a Wilson, too. Just like right outside the ship. You can just see the top of his head.
Oh, no,
Just
he's
from
always like working on a computer, and he only looks up
Oh.
from the monitor, and all you see is like from the nose up.
Either that or have the exact same character, but use one like the new Alien guys, and they're just like, I don't think so, Tim.
He's just got the little flannel.
You look just like the historical record about home improvement.
Oh yeah, the little bit about Gilligan's Island was a treat. He's like, oh, those poor souls. Like they fucking died there.
It gets so sad.
Solid,
They
though.
get off at the end, don't they?
I think that show has branching timelines or something. Very multiverse.
I remember
Good.
watching it a lot when it came on Nick at Night, but I didn't, watch it sequentially, so I don't know how this ended. Tell us in the comments how Gilligan's Island ended.
I'll tell you how this fucking mission ended, though. They get the beryllium sphere, they power the shit back up, but they get boarded by Emmanuel T. Zorg, and he's like, look at all these space guns.
Yeah, and he captures the leader of the aliens, Malthazar, I guess is his name. The one with, like, the worst haircut.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I am just a beetle.
Yeah, just a space beetle. You can call me Space Ringo. But the thing is, like, I don't know who the actor's name is, but he plays it so perfectly. And he's supposed to be this ultra innocent, naive kind of guy. And the whole speech in front of Balthazar is just like, you lie like a Balthazar? It's just the painful laugh just had me in stitches.
Yeah, I guess he's having trouble coming to terms with the fact that these are all actors and not, like, a real commander and a real black guy and a real boobs. All the things that you need in a sci-fi show. Bad guy gets it immediately.
That's the reason why I'm convinced the original reason why he wanted to exterminate these people is because they're just absolute idiots. Because, like, Balthazar's just like, you hurt him worse than I ever could. Later. Well, wait, I'm a piece of shit, so I gotta kill you too, so what up?
Oh. Not only does he have to kill them, he's got to, like, suck the air out of the room. That way he kills them real slow. And Tim the Toolman Allen and fucking Alan Snape Rickman, little Hans Gruber, they're all fighting to stall and shit. And they manage to get loose. And suddenly he's like, come on, Balthazar, you got what you wanted. Now give those Tomanians air.
I don't know if it's like a running gag, but every time they show those people, like, getting slowly suffocated, it just looks like a bunch of dudes in a room with a really hard fan on them.
Yeah.
So, you know who's in this movie that we haven't mentioned not yet once? Justin Long's in this movie. He is young in this, and he is a fucking nerd.
He sure is. But
And his best friend, too. He's a real... you want to talk about Long? His neck.
yeah, like, his friends kind of, like, encapsulate the run-of-the-mill nerd shapes. You have, like, the really long one, the string bean, then you have the short, wide one. He's like an M&M. They're all there.
But they're all nerds. They were asking questions at the very beginning of the convention, and at some point, the what are these things? The Palm Pilots or whatever, they get switched, and Justin Long ends up with a legitimate, like, interstellar communication device.
Yeah. He gets a call. He's like, hey, kid, do you want to hop in this intergalactic kegger?
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
But what we need is to know how to get to the dilithium crystals. He's like, don't worry, I can steer you there. And he puts him in some fucking air ducts. And I love that Sigourney Weaver gets a chance to be meta. Not only does she get an Aliens reference, but she gets to give an adventure-style Indiana Jones reference with ducts. Why has it always got to be ducts? She starts crawling through them.
Like, her entire reaction to that thing is brilliant. Because, like, they do go through these duct works and they go through a bunch of other nonsense. and they just wind up in a room where there's these giant fucking pounding hammers are slamming from either side of the wall, and they're just like, what the fuck is this? And Tim the Spaceman Taylor, he's just like, oh, it's just like the episode, and she's straight up just like, those writers need to fucking die.
Yes.
Well, that was a bad episode. It was a poorly written season. Why is this here?
It's 100% a video game puzzle. Like, you've all seen it.
It's for sure. There is no reason at all that any ship should have a bangy, slashy, cutty room, but
with fire at the end.
Yeah, I was
here we
complete
are.
with flamethrower. But to take the satire even further, they get to the room where they press the button to stop the self-destruct sequence, and they press it, and they still have like 15 seconds to spare, and the timer's still going. They're just like, fuck. Well, I guess that was it. We had a good run. Let's hug it out. And they just hug in for like a little too long, and it goes deep. Oh, that's right. In the show, it also stopped at 1 second. Ha ha ha.
It always stops at 1. So the thing wasn't even programmed to ever detonate. It was always going to stop at 1.
I just got that.
Yeah, you're right. I thought because they pressed the button, but in reality, it probably wouldn't have mattered.
Wow.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I started laughing real hard whenever they're crossing the little, the bridge with the fan under it. She goes, there ain't nothing in this room besides this stupid-ass fan. And they look up, and sure enough, there's the omega-13 fatty acids swirling around. And all I could think was, oh, man, it's just like the DNA from Jurassic Park. They're going to make a dinosaur.
A space dinosaur.
Just some dino DNA. Then you have sexy space Jeff Goldblum, and he's just like, Balthazar finds a way.
Oh, man. No, he says that after fucking Tony Shalhoub beams up that stony rock monster to save the day. Meanwhile, getting hard as a rock for himself and the old girl to do tentacle stuff. And he's like, life finds a way. As they then somehow create tentacle babies.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'll tell you, I started losing it a little bit here. The next thing I have in my notes is, does he just open field tackle the Grinch?
Yeah,
I don't know who I'm
totally
talking
does.
about.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with you because like shit kind of hits the fan. Everybody gets shot up. Like, oh no, bad ending. And then Tim the Spaceman Omega-13 Taylor, he's just like, do the thing, and he activates the Omega device. And instead of destroying the universe, yeah, everything gets ticked back 13 seconds. And for some reason, he's the only one that kind of remembers. So when Balthazar rolls in, he's just like, yo, man, you stole Christmas. I don't like you anymore.
Well, I think he was the only one. Well, I think he was the only one privy to the information that it had that capability of going back in time 13 seconds. I think everyone else was either clueless or thought that it would just like destroy the entire universe.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
So that was just like a secret play, just pulled it right out of his butt.
No, I like it's put all the rear end right here because like they kind of get saved. Everything kind of like gets fit into place right at the end, and they're going so fast through space. They're like, oh, we're gonna have to detach half the ship so we don't fucking explode and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, this went from like this could totally be explained as a fever dream to they actually crash half the ship into the convention center, and everybody's like, wow, that's a great show. That's a great prop you got there. That's not real or nothing. Some dude gets vaporized in front of them. They're just like, wow, bring the show back.
Okay, the guy getting vaporized, I can see that. You could be like, that's a hologram or something. For 2000, that would be crazy, but doable. You could do it somehow. But crashing an entire ship, a spaceship, into a convention center that had people in it, they would be terrified. This building would not be stable anymore. What are they doing?
Tonight at 8, spaceship crashes into local convention center. Dozens killed as first sign of alien life is eradicated on our planet. Does this mean war for the rest of Earth? Find out.
Nerds still pay $75 per headshot.
Oh, man. This is how the dude from Ancient Aliens winds up on Fox News.
But I mean, think about this. We're treated to, in just a moment, the happy conclusion. Tim Allen gets to smooch Sigourney Weaver's breasts. And then they're like, oh, man, we're getting renewed for a sequel. Awesome. And no one mentions the fact that there is a literal spaceship. Like, science is about to take such a fucking leap. Does Tim the Toolman get to keep that? Like, what is happening with that?
I think due to his original contract, I think the studio officially owns that now.
Yeah, they probably just gaslit everybody's like, it's just a prop. And it's just sitting in the back of Warner Brothers somewhere, chilling next to the Batmobile, whatever.
One thing that I really did like at the end, when they're actually crawling out of the ship, you get, Commander Tim Toolman Taylor, whatever his character's name is. You get Sigourney Weaver, and you get another shipmate when Sam Rockwell rolls out because he doesn't actually have a name.
Like, that totally feels just like, here comes unknown.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Look at that
guy. The security chief, whoever. Okay, Sam Rockwell.
Well, they do wind up giving him a name, and like he went by Guy the whole time, but his last name was absolutely absurd. It was just like a sneeze or something like that. It was just a bunch of consonants. I was like, that's, I guess, sure, yeah.
He didn't look Turkish.
On that note, though, there was also no explanation for that extra alien crew member that showed up that's banging Tony Shalhoub, so like his actual credit name pops up, and then when she appears, it's just Jane Doe.
Yeah. I kind of like that too. Like they're so far past names in their galaxy. Aside from Malthazar, he gets a name. He's a leader.
This was a fun fucking movie. Like Chandler said earlier, sometimes you got to watch stuff in two settings. This is an hour 40 and it flies by. There's always something happening, but it never feels rushed. Everything is paced very well. Everything is visually appeasing. All the performances are just wholeheartedly fun. This, for what it is got to be one of the better movies that I've seen for a long time. Like, not just in the sense of movies now suck, I'm jaded, but man, it's just really well done.
Yeah, I mean, took the word right out of my mouth. This is a little bit of like lightning in a bottle for some reason, like out of the blue. Very well acted, written. Bit of a surprise hit, I'm sure. Like, I'm glad you guys liked it, and I absolutely recommend it.
Yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning, I strayed away from this one for the longest time just because it looks, kind of bad. And it's not. This is a fucking good movie. It's got great dialogue. Everybody knows their role. They're having a lot of fun. But yeah, man, this was just a fun time. I can't even get over how good of a time this was to watch. Time flew by. Lots of stuff going on, lots of visually appealing things, aliens and shit, good dialogue. What more do you want?
Well, there you have it. That was Galaxy Quest from the year of our Lord, I'm sure. If you have any strong feelings about the movie or the show, leave it in the comment section below.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. Be sure to bash that little bell icon down there so you don't miss what we have brewing up next.
From the year of our Lord, I'm sure. I loved it. Get out there and follow us on social media. We got that Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit. We're everywhere podcasts can be found. We're even on YouTube. Give us a listen. We're kind of funny. If you don't like us, maybe we'll just have to eject you into a spanus. That's a space anus for you layman's out there.
We'll tickle you with our tentacles.
Sounds like I'm scooting a chair across the floor.